Hello, Aries. How are you guys doing? This reading is for you, okay? Aries. All right. So, I just want to clear the energy really quick. Okay. Aries, let's see what's coming through for you guys here. Three of Swords. Why? Okay, a bunch of cards turned over and one of them is the Devil. There's something here. You got Seven of Swords here. You got the Wheel of Fortune, the Tower, Queen of Wands, the Artist. Wow. Something went down. You have the Five of Wands here. Are you disappointed in a group of people, so you pulled yourself away? You have the Ten of Wands. Disappointed in a group of people, feeling like you're not fitting in, feeling like your emotions, like, you know, what you like, how you feel is not being respected. You have the Emperor here, and then you have the Four of Swords. You're retreating away to your own energy. And the Hermit. But you're coming out of it empowered. You have answers now. There's an answer to something that you understand. This could be like it's like, this is a past heartache. This is not new, gonna happen. No, this is something that it's like, you're feeling this. You've been thinking about something that happened a long time ago and you felt like everyone was against you. And look at this Seven of Swords. You felt like everyone was against you and you were being left out in the cold. You were being ostracized for, you know, who you are, for who your family is. For some of you, it has to do with family, for who your parents are, for what were associated with. For a group you were associated with, but you weren't associated with them. Actually, you weren't in alignment with that. You have the Wheel of Fortune here. Let's see. You have the Eight of Pentacles, the Fool, and the Star. So you're focusing on this new beginning and you're achieving this. This is very important. There is something here you could have started during Aquarius season. You started this new beginning during Aquarius season, and are you going to see the full reward in Aries season? We're in Pisces season right now. Aries is coming. So it's like this could be something that's happening. I feel like you could see results even before then. The Wheel of Fortune is here. Wow. You could be attracting a new person that's a very stable energy, a very dependable person. And you haven't had a dependable person. You've had to find a different way of doing things, a loophole of doing things. For some of you, maybe your money was associated with a person who was taking advantage of your money. And family got involved, and this got to be an ugly situation. And people were acting maybe on your behalf, and then other people are like blaming you for the actions of other people. There is something here about like, you have to come up with a creative solution. You've come up with a creative solution to get out of something. It's like reading a contract over again and finding a loophole or something. There is something here about you have learned how to fight for yourself now. And now you are. There's a different way that you're learning how to do something. There is something about like, it's giving me Catch Me If You Can energy. You know, like Leonardo DiCaprio is, you know, a fraud and blah, 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 blah. And Tom Hanks is like, you know, hunting him for all of this time. And then eventually Leonardo DiCaprio ends up working with the police, with the FBI. They catch him. He doesn't even go to jail. Can you imagine? So this is something where it's like you have learned something, how to do something. This would be like if Tom Hanks then learned how to trick Leonardo DiCaprio. After all this time, Leonardo DiCaprio was tricking Tom Hanks. If this is kind of how this feels like. You're like, yeah, no, this is not gonna happen. This is reminding me of something that's a little bit like cheeky that you're doing back to somebody, you know? It's like, I don't know how spiritual it is to do this, but I'm doing it and it feels really good. That's the kind of energy. This is like reminding me of when I was like, I don't know, first grade, second grade. And some of these girls, you know, they didn't like me for whatever reason, I don't know. And they were like making fun of me or whatever. And one day that one of them like asked me what my coat looked like, or they saw my coat. And then they hid my coat so that when it was time to go home to leave, I couldn't find my coat anywhere. And they're like laughing at me looking for my coat. And I just looked at them and I was like, okay, that's fine. And eventually I found my coat under this desk in a corner somewhere. And then the next day, this girl that did this, I hid her coat. And I was laughing while she was looking for her coat. And you know, I don't know how in alignment this is. It felt really good. And really, I hid it in the same place she hid mine. Like, I'm not trying to put you down, girl. But if you're going to mess with me, I'm going to give this right back to you. Like, no, you're not. You thought you were going to get to take advantage. This is like somebody thought they were going to get to take advantage of you. And maybe they did in the past, but not anymore. Not anymore. Something's changing here. Let's see the Three of Swords. Oh, I haven't thought about that in a long time. That's weird. Three of Swords. The Star. You're really healing. You're healing yourself here. There's something here that used to bother you. There's something here that maybe still bothers you. It's not going to stay that way. You have the Star twice. So this is indicating, you know, and this is, the Star is ending your reading, and now it's clarifying the beginning of your reading. So this is telling you that this is happening very soon. This end result that you're trying to get to here, right away, the first card is being clarified by it. So yeah, this energy is here. It's here. You're like, I'm sure I'm embodying this. Look at the Empress. I'm telling you. You have the Chariot and you have the Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles now twice. Now you got it. Now you know what it is you're doing here. It's almost like this energy of thank you. It's like, thank you for being so terrible to me, because guess what? This pushed me out of here. Because this person, you know, the city is behind him here. This is where the city is. This is where the city is. And he's going out from the city, secluding himself in his workshop, and he's just working. He's just here. This is what he's doing at this time. This is like reminding me of these gold miners, people. And guess what? They're not in the city. They're in the middle of nowhere, and they're mining, and they live in a trailer for a couple of months, and then they go home. You know, this is like something. And the Chariot here is leaving the city behind, to go towards something else. So there is something here that you're working on that can lead you to expand, to get more, to do more with something here. Yeah. That's what's happened. And this the Eight of Pentacles is in your last row too, just like the Star. So this is like what you're trying to get to is a lot closer than what you think. It's right here. It's being clarified in the beginning. In the very beginning. We're seeing these cards here. So this is good. There's movement happening here. Things are changing for you here. You're doing it. You're doing it within yourself. Ten of Wands. King of Swords. You could be pulling away from an air sign. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. During Aquarius season, there's something that you pulled away from. Yeah. During Aquarius season, there is something here that you're like, that's another thing. It's like pulling away to work here. This is what this person is doing. This person is choosing, they walk along this journey. The trees are ready to be, these sticks are ready to be, cut down. And now he can take them to where he can sell them, as a lumberjack. A tree has to grow to be a certain point, and then it's like, okay, now I got to walk over to where I planted all my trees on my land, and I can cut them all down, and now I can carry them all back, and then I get to take them to the market, and I get to sell them, and now this is something good, right? So there is something here that you pulled away from to focus on, and it could be during this past Aquarius season here that you decided to do this. Maybe even Libra season, which would have been, September, October. So High Priestess is not, I'm not saying anything. I'm not talking about this. I'm not telling anyone. You could have something that you've got going on here. You made this little transition here and people don't need to know about it. Well, it's not really their business, so that's fine. This is the energy. This is energy of Sweet Home Alabama when the guy she's in love with, Reese Witherspoon, come on, who's this guy? Jake. He has Deep South glass. He makes these glasses. He has this beautiful store. He's selling them. He's making so much money. He's doing great for himself, but he didn't tell anybody. She doesn't know. She doesn't know, right? He saw her in New York and he just couldn't approach her. He just turned away and he went to work. He went to work, not saying anything. And then, he silently built himself up here, being established and not saying anything. So it could be something that you're finding out about a person. There could be something that you're, doing and you're not telling everybody what it is that you're doing. You're just doing it. But this is, something's going to happen with this now. Let's see about this. Let's see this Emperor here. Justice. Your good karma is coming through your success. It's coming through you understanding how to be your own energy. It's like you're balancing something out for yourself. You're making something right for yourself here. And it's so funny because in that movie, Sweet Home Alabama, she does kind of like these little things to try to get him to do what she wants, right? Just like I was hiding this girl's coat to get her to leave me alone, right? And she's like changing the locks. She's buying all this stuff. Joint account, light beer. And he's all upset. It's like you're making your own karma with something here. There could be something, but it's not a major thing. It's a little thing. There is something here that you have this idea to do something that's kind of funny. But it's like, and then you just pull your energy away and focus on yourself. She pulls away and she goes back to New York and she's focusing on her show, her career. And then it just ends up all working out, doesn't it? Wow. Could have to do with something about a wedding. Something legally needs to be settled and it's going to be settled. You could be waiting on a person to get a divorce or something, or they're waiting on you to, or something here about we're going to go forth and do something, and someone thought they were going to take advantage of me and now they're not going to take advantage of me, and it's going to be balanced out. And yeah, I'm going to let them know in a funny way that they're not going to take advantage of me, but also The universe is going to back me up on this. The law is going to back me up on this. I'm not going to, you know, eventually he just signs the paper. She doesn't really take his money. She gives it back. You know, she breathes. So it's like, you know, not really taking a revenge, but just like you have a sense of humor about something. And Spirit's like, yeah, keep this sense of humor about something. You have Judgment here. So there's going to be a resolution. There's going to be a resolution. You're not always going to feel this way. You're not always going to be in this Four of Swords energy, and this energy of needing rest, and this energy of hoping for this blessing, of praying here. Something is going to happen. Something is going to be known. Something is going to change for you in your life. Let's see the Hermit. Okay, you know, I'm not taking any of that. Let's see, okay. Ace of Wands, Six of Cups, Queen of Cups. Do you have a childhood sweetheart that's going to take this leap of faith and finally tell you how they feel? Could be. You know, you have the Six of Cups here. There was something here where you thought, you know what, it's not going to happen for me. There's a dream that I wanted so badly from all the time when I was younger. If I was younger and I thought my life was going to be this way. No. You have this Ace of Wands here. You have this Hermit card here. This dream is in your heart for a reason. It's in your heart because you're meant to do it. And you're going to do it. You're going to do this. This is going to happen for you. The universe didn't forget about you. That's not what happened here. Yeah, you have the Devil here. And you have the Six of Swords. You're moving away from this energy. You're moving away from this kind of energy that was holding you back. From people that were holding you back. And maybe you thought something was of value, adding value to your life, but it didn't add value to your life. It was taking things away from you. And maybe it looked like to other people, or even to yourself at one point, it looked like somebody was doing more for you than you were doing for them. So you allowed them to get away with things that they shouldn't have been allowed to get away with. But guess what? That's not true. Actually, they weren't allowing anything. They were manipulating the situation, and you're seeing that now. Somebody is not who they said they were, so they gotta go. And it's been a long time coming, but finally it's like being resolved, because there was things that you had to wait for things to be resolved. And you know, sometimes that's the way that this works, but you know, that doesn't mean that you don't have love coming in here for you, because you do. You have the Lovers and you have the Knight of Pentacles here. So somebody else cannot tell you who to love. And there's a person here that is trying to dictate that. There's trying to get in the way of your free will. No, you're finding a way around it. The Seven of Swords is finding a way around something. Five of Cups. Queen of Pentacles. You could have some advice from someone who is a wise person, someone who is a nurturing person, someone who has your best interests at heart. They could be a mother figure. They don't have to be. They don't even have to be your mother, but they could be just someone that people can rely on. You know, there is something here about some sort of advice going forward, because there's something here that's like you don't understand it. Someone could be trying to take money from you. You don't owe them anything. This is a mystery as to how they could have a case for this. Somebody is trying to take what is not theirs, and you don't know how to understand this. But there is somebody here who's been through a similar situation that can help you. Some of you are breaking up with a person, are divorcing someone, and they're like acting like they're gonna play nice, and then all of a sudden they're not. All of a sudden they don't want to sign now. All of a sudden they don't want to agree to this now. All of a sudden now they want this. Why are they dragging this out when they're the one that caused this in the first place? You know, it's just, you have the Empress here. So there's some kind of communication that you're going to get where you're going to realize that you're going to be okay, that you're going to overcome this, and that there's nothing anybody can do that is going to prevent you, that's going to stop you, that's going to get in your way. You know? What's the Fool and the Star? It's like someone's not being honest here. And it could be like a freak thing where you run into a person and then it's like, did they get in front of you and then they're trying to accuse you of doing something? It's like weird, weird, weird. You're coming out of this. Let's see the Fool and the Star. Page of Pentacles. Could be a person that's like, oh, you're starting a business, and then there's another, it's like going really well, and somebody else is trying to steal your business or something. But there is somebody here that's going to help you, and you don't understand why this is happening, but it's going to turn out all right. It's like the end result is good. The end result is great. You have the Empress and you have the Star. So things are gonna be all right. You have the Wheel of Fortune here. There's going to be this change here that's going to lead to stability for you. It's going to lead to changes in your life that you've been wanting for a long, long time here. You have the Page. So this could be news from an unlikely source that it comes in. You know, this is Page of Pentacles energy. It's kind of like you're just standing in line, you know, at the DMV, and you just happen to talk to somebody next to you, strike up a conversation. It's just like they give you the answer that you need. It's like, what? So weird. So just be open to that kinds of things. Okay. So way too many cards. Peacock. Wow. You know, hold your head high. Have confidence. You're good. You're good. And the Peacock is not hiding, right? They're out in the open. There could be something here where you were trying to hide a relationship because you don't want to hurt somebody else or something. That's not going to happen anymore. You're not hiding anymore. Someone's not hiding you anymore. There's something here that's going to change, and you're going to realize that it's all right. You're attracting someone that's proud to be with you. It's like you attract a lot of attention here. Oh yeah, big time. You know, you have the Emperor, the Empress. You have the Star here. You have a lot of cards of attracting attention. And the Peacock is like, yeah, you don't have to dull your shine for anyone. For some of you, you are with a past person where you did financially better than they did. And, or were they holding things over your head? Or, you know, it's just this, I'm going to attack you because you're confident in who you are. What? Blah. There's something here where you're going to shine. People are going to see you. It's like this energy of royalty, this energy of wealth, this energy of you look down to no one, okay? Yes. This energy of you don't have to hide anything anymore. And there's nothing that anybody can do to stop you. And anything that anyone tries to, there's nothing you cannot overcome. There is nothing that you cannot be or do or have. And you know this. You're embodying this energy, and this is why this is coming to you here. This is, you know, If pride is in the way of this love, something's going to happen with that. It's not going to stay that way. There's confidence here too as well. You are confident. This person is cosmic egg. There's a change happening in your life. You know, this is the kind of change that's never happened before because the egg is rainbow. So rainbow is a new beginning. The egg signifies something is being birthed into this reality. And whatever it is, it's completely new. That's why it's rainbow. And it can be after a difficult time. We have the rain and then we have the rainbow. So it's been very difficult. Maybe somebody told you would never amount to anything. Somebody told you could never do it. You know, it's like reminding me of Shakira. You know, her vocal coach used to make fun of her and like told her she sang like a goat. She's like one of the most amazing stars, you know. So this is like, yeah, and I think in one of the movies she played a goat. It's like there's something funny about your reading. You're like, yeah, okay, make fun of me. That's right. Yes, go ahead, make fun of me. You think I sing like a goat? All right. I'm going to have the whole world singing like a freaking goat. Now it's going to be cool to wear a goat vest. You know, not made of real goats. I'm not saying that. But it's just like you're making something popular because you're not going to allow people to put you down here. And there's something here about this. There's something here about love that is like now it's going to be shown. Beautiful. Okay. This egotism, I'm telling you. Pride is here. Pride is here, okay? That's okay. You know, you're kind of like, there's a way where you could be more prideful about something. It's like you're really talented and you're being modest, but now you're going to show it off. You know, and it's like okay to do that. You know, there is a time for things, and now there is a time for you to show off. But don't make sure you're showing off to your benefit, not to your detriment, right? It's like Beyonce knows how to she's Beyonce. She's not like, you know, denying that she's Beyonce. You know, she has this commercial where she's like you know, oh, I'm going to be the president or something. I only saw it once. I don't remember. But it was something about her being a president of the United States or of the world or I don't know what. And it's like, yeah, we could see that. But at the same time, she's not humble either. You know? It's like, you know, there is a time. So don't let overconfidence or ego block you or pride block you. Use it to your benefit, not to your detriment. There's a delicate balance here, and you know, you're doing that okay. The control card. Yeah, there you go. That's what that is. That's what that is. But somebody sees you here. It's the person that sees you here. That could be a Leo. They could be a Capricorn energy you have here. It's like you understand how to use things to your advantage. This could be a person who, you know, I knew we were going to get this card. Publicity. It's going to be public. People are going to see you. Something is going to be in the public now. It wasn't, and now it is. I'm telling you. Something. That's Leo energy. Could be a Leo, doesn't need to be a restless. It's like, yeah, maybe you're really excited for this to happen. It's like, it's okay, it's happening, it's coming. You know, this is Aries energy here. So there you go. You're ready here, but it's like allow it to unfold, and it's supposed to, you have protection here. So you don't need to worry, okay? Yeah, there is some people that are trying to take advantage of you. There are some people that don't have your best interests at heart, but you're moving away from that. And you're rising above this situation. You have this protection card. So remember that you can ask your guides, your angels for help here. Because it's a free will based universe. So if you ask for help, then you receive. Ask and it is given. And that's what you're doing here at this time. Could be another Aries. You have a lot of Aries energy here too. Okay. Thank you, Aries. This is what I have for you. If you resonate with the video and you want to like or subscribe, I would greatly appreciate it. Also, I have a TikTok. Called Sicilian Rose Tarot. I also have a book. It's called One Lights. It's all about the law of attraction and manifesting. So if you're interested, the information is in the description. Thank you so much.